What's going on, folks? Back here at VTC Cards, where we are breaking a 24-25 Merlin hobby box. We get 72 cards for just under $300. So if you're ripping to hope you get a hit, don't go buy singles. But we rip so you don't have to. You get to see what's in it. So again, 72 cards, just under 300 bucks. You get one chrome autograph per box. So let's get into it and see what a regular person ripping looks like. So, as I mentioned before, we are not sponsored by anybody. We don't have a Topps direct account or anything like that. We are just simply a regular company, does some rips, show y'all what it looks like on the odds. I think the more data that is out there from regular folks and regular companies breaking, like the more informed opinions everybody can make. And that's largely what we do. And after that, we list the singles on our eBay store. You can find us at VTC_cards on eBay. And a little bit on Mercari, but not too much. So we're not going to spend too much time going through all these. We are just looking for, hopefully, any kind of hit. And we'll see what the auto is. Some Lamine malls would be nice. We got, actually last year, we racked up on Lamines. We got a few of his numbered rookies graded. So that was pretty sick. All right, you got Victor. I'm going to mess this up, so I'll let y'all just read it. Does not appear to be numbered. Looks like maybe a speckle or a mini diamond. And Gabriel Martinelli. Let's see if we can get into these things. All right. Mbappe. All right, don't hate to see that. Tony Fernandez rookie. And we've got a Victor Boniface, Merlin 22. And Caden Braithwaite. All right. Sorry, work with me on the camera here, folks. My wife's trying to silently direct me because we got a new setup. So it's not may not be going so great. If I'm losing the visual, I apologize. All right, Federico Valverde. I don't know, she's throwing gang signs at me and shit right now instead of just saying words. So it's not optimal out of my peripheral vision trying to take sign language instructions. I'm not fluent in sign language. Ahmad, Rossi, Daniel Cummings. Looks kind of like, almost like a cracked ice, you know, that Panini does. But still, looks good on this. And Rafinha. All right, making our way through. Good Lord. You guys are a little harder to open than some of the other packs. All right. Julian Alvarez. All right, I like that. Archie Gray on the rookie. All right. Speed through here. All right. You got Vinny Jr., Lewandowski, Kagawa, and Manu. No. So far, I'm not seeing anything numbered. I've got some parallels, but nothing numbered yet. Holding out hope. Looks like we got maybe a fuchsia back there. Pavlovich. And here is our auto. We have an of 125 Keenan Yildiz. I'm happy if the wife will sleeve that up for me, please. All right, so that's our auto, right? So now let's hope for some other hits. Or, well, say hits, but, you know, good cards, right? Since base cards apparently are out of style, we still sell them. We'll still list some singles. Alfonso Davies. All right, down to, looks like about 7-8 packs. So again, why do we do this? Largely to show people what's out there. What can you expect in like a normal hit? All right, we got a Mikel Arteta of 150 on the Ageless Alchemy. That's pretty cool. Sleeve that bad boy up. But yeah, I think with, you know, and not trying to talk bad about all breakers by any means, you know, but the hype beasts out there that are it's like every time they rip, they're showing one of ones and all this stuff. And I think a lot of us have found that that is just not the case. All right, got us a Adam Dagim rookie on a parallel. It's not numbered. But, you know, just, I think the more, like I said earlier, the more data points we have out there, what normal looks like, what you can expect. Again, this was 72 cards, if my math is right, you know, for $300. And that is not an ideal value proposition there. Like, you're likely not going to make your money back on these, right? And that's true of damn near anything you rip, unless you're lucky enough to get one of the massive hits. You know, Archie Gray on the Mystic Knights rookie. You know, and frankly, like, yeah, we've pulled some superfractors before. Nobody massively big or anything, but, you know, they do well. Well, you know, each one we've hit is gemmed up. We've had, we hit 101 a Griffey foil fractor on the Topps Update series, the paper version. Came back at an 8 because like it was just not good out of the box. You know, but mind you, we're a company and we buy tens of thousands of dollars a year worth of product. There's a Lamine. And so, you know, it's, you know, I'm more like for my PC and stuff, I'm into buying singles, players I like, you know, and we list singles out so people can frankly afford to enter the hobby if they, you know, they can't afford to buy boxes and all this. Like, why not go collect your favorite player, your favorite team, whatever it is. I mean, we sell anything from $1 cards up to, you know, at times, you know, we ripped an 05 Lando Norris auto, and it was sold for like, I don't know, $1,500 or something. Like, you know, I mean, we have good cards up there too, but we want to be an entryway into the hobby for a lot of folks who don't want to spend a ton of money. So, you know, check us out. Hit us up on our eBay. Usually open and making deals on stuff. You know, just want to be a good steward of the hobby. For those of us that are, you know, still actually collecting to collect, as opposed to just, you know, trying to play the lottery. So anyways, that is the 24-25 Topps Merlin. You know, nothing insanely great, but, you know, again, it's like that price point is just it's a bit much. Not really tenable. $300, 72 cards, and those are pretty much like the best that we got in the bunch. So anyways, we got other videos out, so check us out. VTC_cards on the eBay, and we'll catch you later.